Hi, welcome back to week 3. It's Kate Ray here with another episode from our philosophy module. So this week we were assigned a 10-part video audio lecture. It was a series given by Paul A. Cantor titled Commerce and Culture, presented by the Mises Institute. So who is Paul Cantor? He's an American literary and media critic who studied English literature at Harvard, receiving a PhD. He also did some studying in politics. Currently, he's an English professor at the University of Virginia. He's known for many publications. He has 9 books out. He does articles, academic essays, podcasts, and videos. So in this episode, we'll discuss the issues presented in Lecture 6, titled The Economics of Modernism. This was the lecture of the 10 that I found to be the most thought-provoking, and I wanted to discuss it with. So, what is modernism? It can be defined as a philosophical movement in the arts that aims to break with classical and traditional forms. It came about as a reaction to mass culture, totalitarianism, government support, and the development of industrial societies during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. So Paul Cantor claims that modernism is the chief source of anti-commercialism. So what is commercialism? It's practices and attitudes with an emphasis on the maximization of profit, sometimes at the expense of quality, which is why artists have a struggle when choosing to go commercial with their art. In some ways, modernism set out to define itself by opposition to the market and claimed that anything commercial lacks artistic merit, and that anything anti-commercial must have artistic merit. In short, Cantor has presented us with an either-or situation. You either accept modernism or you are left behind in the ways of commercialism. This is a false dilemma, and I challenge you to find additional options and creative explanations, because I can find ways where both come in handy. So the central debate of this video is a question that Cantor posed at the beginning of his lecture. Are artists better off being shielded from the market, or does being exposed to these commercial pressures make their art better? I argue yes. I think artists should be exposed to commercial pressures for sure. It gives them a decision on whether, they follow their heart or they sell out. The art must be relative to the time. It must be valuable to what the public deems to be valuable at the time. And yet the artist must still be able to incorporate his own art without fully selling out his style. These are the issues that artists face every day when creating in our ever-evolving worlds, society, and population. Commercialized culture and competition within the marketplace moves us forward as a society. You see it in the workplace with deadlines. It forces you to create, complete, and ship your content. So in a sense, some commercial pressure can end up pushing you forward when facing lack of motivation or resistance. So back to my proposed false dilemma. I believe that an artist must be able to work and produce under many different circumstances, which includes commercialized offers, and changing societies, changing governments and views. Ultimately, I would like to leave you with the statement that it takes a fearless artist to accept the challenge of meeting commercialized needs within a market while remaining true to his art form and following his own muse. You have to find the happy medium. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.